Okay, finally in here. Look on the Razor Wire TV. What's up? See if we can get some people in here tonight. Bones, what's up, brother? Hope all is well. Try to get some people in here, man. We'll talk about some things tonight. We'll talk about that in Texas. We'll talk about Joe Biden. A bunch of people hit me up about Joe Biden. They're like, yo, man, there's a rapper on there saying that, Joe Biden's going to send all kinds of people home. Everybody's getting out for simple possession of marijuana. That stuff's all bullshit. None of it's true, but we'll talk about it. We'll talk about the things that are going on in the world. Get some people in here. We got 8 people, 3 likes. Hit that like button on the way in, man. Let's get this thing going, man. Doing some different things with the channel. Coming up, enjoy what we're doing. Going out to do some. I'm excited to hear your take on Biden's pardons. Oh, we're going to talk about it. 5 likes. Danielle, I need a favor. I know you told me before. Anybody that has the audiobook, even sad, please weigh in. When they order the audiobook, what app do they need in order to listen to it? Brother bought a book for me. Excuse me, he needs to know what app it is. So if you can put that up there, man, I need to know that again. 12 likes, 30 people in the house. Hit that like button, man. We're going to talk about some good stuff tonight, man. Definitely appreciate it. I definitely appreciate everybody, man. Like your prayers and all of that. About my mom and I'll talk a little bit about that so you guys know. Adobe or zip file, okay, and you can download it right onto your iPhone, right? Wesley, what's up, brother? Country in the house, glad to see you, country. Dan, what's up, brother? As far as my mom goes, I'm gonna tell you guys what happened so you know, right? Like my sister went there to get my mom because my mom wasn't answering the phone. My mom actually lives not far from me, but my sister came out here because I was working. Hope your mom's doing better. I hope she gets better, man. So my sister went there and she says, hey, man, you need to come here, whatever. I go there. We put my mom in my sister's vehicle. She takes my mom to the hospital. My sister's like, hey, man, go in there and clean up a little bit, So I go in the room to clean up, man, and it's all like, Scotty T, boy, what's up? I go in there and it's like all black blood, man, like all over my mother's floor, right? And I'm not going to lie to you, man. That shit crushed me, man, to see that because I've seen people die before that have been stabbed and, they get hit in the lungs, whatever. And you always see that black blood. And when you see that black blood, man, you know that, this is it. It's pretty much a wrap when someone's, got black blood. And that's what happened with my mom. Mike D. Leonardo, hey, text me, bro, because someone had reached out to me and wanted to talk to you. I just haven't had time, man. So it's been an exhausting week for me, man, like back and forth to the hospital, taking care of my mom, making sure she's got, she's able to eat today. She wanted some scrambled eggs. They didn't want to give her any. But yeah, it was definitely scary, man. My mom had a bleeding ulcer, a cyst on her esophagus. She lost so much blood that her blood pressure was below 90. I think it was like 83 at one point. That's when my sister had called me like, yo, you need to come here immediately. Like, when you get that phone call, you're like, what? I thought she was just sick and they had sent her home from the other hospital. And I'm like, damn. But, this all comes back to when mom wants to eat, she eats. And I just like left her house not too long ago. I went there, cleaned the whole house, let her dog out. I've been taking care of her dog. My mom's got a pit bull, man. And at first she didn't want her, but I had my mom get that. You can use the VLC media player for the audiobook as well. Okay. Let me take a picture of that so I can tell him. Adobe, VLC. I got to make sure this brother knows what he's doing when he orders the book. But anyway, man, 96 people in the house. Hit that like button one time for us. But let's talk about this. You know what I mean? My mom's really not that old, homie. She's 65 years old, man. But yo, when you're in prison, right, the one person, 99% of the time, who's the one person you can count on? It's your mother. And for a long time, man, I used to always worry about that. Like, I had a 40-year sentence, and there were times where I was like, damn, man, at some point I'm going to get that call to the chaplain. And I had seen a video about 2 weeks ago where, they posted it on like a shorts or something where dude was in the bed and another brother was consoling him and he was hysterical, man, because someone died in his family. And more than likely, it was probably his mother. You know what I mean? Dark and ooze blood is arterial. Man, that shit was crazy, man, what I see. But, your mother's the one person that's always there for you, man. Your girlfriend's going to leave you. A lot of times your wife will leave you. But you know what, man? Your mother's going to always be there, man. You can always call your mother, Mom, I love you, man. And that was my biggest fear. Being in prison, that is a fear for people, man. So when you're out here doing dirt, man, you got to think about that. You know what I mean? I had something hit close to home the other day. One where, someone had hit me up, man, and he got jammed up. Like, but he got away, but you know what? He was jammed up, and he thinks that it's serious. And he's just like, wow, bro, look what my life has become. And you never really think about the consequences, man, until you're in there. You know what I'm saying? You never think about the consequences. And now, I try to always make everything for me not perfect, man, far from perfect, but I try to make everything a teachable moment. You learn from experiences, man. And the one thing that I learned is, man, I don't want to be away from my mother. I don't want to be away from my kids. I want to be I want to be here, man. Plain and simple. I want to be here. But anyway, we could talk about this kid in San Antonio. Did you guys see that? Where the cop, unloads on this kid, man. He's in the car, he's eating a burger, and the cop's like, get out of the car. And he's like, and the cop's a rookie, only been on the job 8 months. Regardless of how long he's been on the job, like, he plugs this kid, man. I don't know everything that, what the kid's condition is right now, but I seen that story today and was like, wow, man. We'll talk a little bit about that. We'll talk about this Armageddon thing. I don't know if you guys are in tune to that, but man, it's something I want to talk about, man. Texas police fires officer who shot a teen sitting in his car in a fast food parking lot. Absolutely wild. Tell me that wasn't a wild video, man, if you've seen it. Like, damn, man. Like, I don't even think this kid's 17, and people come, oh, there's 17-year-olds doing this and that. This kid looked like he was just a good kid, man. He was just eating a burger, right? Maybe I got it wrong, but I don't think, man, I don't know, man. I just think it was horrible what happened. There's another video floating around in Philly. I don't know if you guys seen it. Hit that like button for your boy, man, one time. Did you see where the pit bull just killed a 2-year-old and a 5-month-old? Oh, my God. I seen that, bro. My wife showed that to me. I'm like, are you kidding me, man? Straight facts. I've been down 12 years now. I finally made it to the camp here in Terre Haute. Ooh, Kevin, I'm going to delete that, homie. I don't want you to say that on here, man. These people might, I don't want no one to see that, bro. But anyway, man, we appreciate you supporting us, man. But I want you to stay safe with that jack. You hear me? I don't want nothing to happen to you, man. 62 likes, man. Can we get 100, man? Hit that like button a couple times. Rapid fire. Boop, boop, boop. We're going to talk about some good stuff. We're going to definitely talk about your boy, man. Joe Biden pumping out just before the election. He's pardoning all these simple possession charges. Come on, man. We'll get into that, though. You're going to get my take on it. It's a bunch of nonsense. Anyway, how about the video in Philly? You guys see these dudes jump out at the gas station, out of the minivan to carjack the dude? Like, they come right out of the van, man, like, ready to go. Like, okay. They jump on top of the dude's car, chase him into the store. They said he wasn't hurt, but dudes are out there, man, coming with a van to carjack you. Like, what are they making off them cars, man? Are they cashing in them Cadillac converters? Like, come on, man. Nobody's in the feds for simple possession. And that's what we're going to talk about. Joe Biden, just before the election, says he's going to give a blanket pardon. And who was it? Jim Jones did a video talking about, man, a lot of brothers are coming home now because of this. It's time to get your ducks in a row, man, with this whole, legalization of marijuana, all of this bullshit. People want dollars but don't want to train them. I hear you. So listen, check this out. As a jailhouse lawyer, we'll put on the old jailhouse lawyer cap. That's kind of why I took the thumbnail with no hat on. Your boy was looking all right in that picture, I think. But anyway, this whole blanket pardon stuff, man, it's nonsense. Nobody that I've ever met was in federal prison for simple possession of marijuana. I'm going to pardon everybody here. I got 2 words for you. Someone sent me a video with Joe Biden the other day where he had 2 words for you, and he said 3. God bless America. That's 3, Joe. But anyway, I think he wanted people to believe like he did this big thing, man. I'm helping people, man, and this is what we did. Look, I'm not hating on the dude, man. I want him to do criminal justice reform. I want him to go in there and fix the First Step Act. I want him to go in there and do a bunch of clemencies in December, which I think you're going to see. I mean, that's the word with some of the people that I'm close to that we're probably going to see it. So when he does that stuff, and there's people out there putting out videos like, look what Joe Biden's done, man. He's done a great thing. He's granted a blanket clemency to all the people that are in federal prison for simple possession of marijuana. Great, man. That sounds great. But the problem is nobody's in jail for simple possession in the feds, man. Did they use a simple possession to career you out? Probably not. They probably didn't use those anyway. So really, he didn't do anything. I want to see the list of all the names of people that got a blanket pardon that are getting out of prison. Yeah, okay, you gave him a pardon on it. All right. There's no one there. At the end of the day, there's no one there. It's all nonsense, man. So don't believe the hype. You want real criminal justice reform, man. You want real change. Just before the election, he makes that big announcement, man. It's just bullshit, man. Out the window. And I probably should have just did a straight up video on it, put him on the thumbnail, act like me and him were boxing or something. You remember when he challenged to take Donald Trump behind the high school? Back in my day. Okay, buddy. You don't, man. Simple possession of marijuana, you don't go to federal prison for that. So it's nonsense, man. All nonsense. So now, let me see. I do want to talk a little more about this team, man. Have you guys seen that video? Cop gets fired. He's a rookie, 7-8 months on the job. I mean, there's all kinds of crazy things going on, right? But that's definitely off the hook. Let me see. San Antonio officer fired after shooting 17-year-old eating McDonald's burger in a car. Texas DA rejects charges against the team. San Antonio police officer who shot and wounded a 17-year-old sitting in a car eating a hamburger has been fired. Officer James Brennan was fired after shooting Eric Cantu on October 2nd in a McDonald's parking lot. Police training commander Alyssa Campos said in a video statement released Wednesday. Cantu's attorney, Brian Powers, said the teen was fighting for his life. He's now in the hospital fighting for his life. He was eating a burger. What did the dude do wrong? Vector 1 classified. What's up, brother? We're doing okay on this end, man. Struggling a little bit because of my mom, but she's getting better, man. She had 2 blood transfusions, but she's getting better, man. I spent a lot of time with her. My sister's been there. My sister's official, man. My sister's been working hard to take care of my mama. And I love her, man. Thank God that I'm here to be with her. So many brothers, man, left behind, behind that wall, and all they got is their mother. And they lose their mother, man. They don't have much. You know what I mean? So a Texas prosecutor said in a statement Friday that he has not seen enough evidence to file charges against the teenager, while Sunday's shooting of an unarmed teenager by a then San Antonio police officer remains under investigation. Think they're going to charge the cop, or this shit's going to just blow over? What do you guys think? Podcast clips in the house. Thank you for your prayers, bro, and appreciate the donation. Definitely, man. Did you see this new ad for a semi-automatic pistol that makes them fully automatic? It's called a Switcho. I've seen something like that, yes. They do have these felon-friendly guns, too. They're AR-15s that shoot like marbles. They got pistols like that, all kinds of stuff, man. I think they use a lot of them in police training. Vivid body camera footage released by authorities chronicles the sudden shooting as the teen was sitting in a car. Officer Brennan approaches a parked car around 10:45 p.m. and without knocking or otherwise announcing his presence, opens the driver's side door, the video shows. After Brennan tells Cantu, get out of the car, the teen replies, what? With a mouth full of food, holding a sandwich wrapped in a yellow paper in his lap. The video then shows Cantu putting the sedan in reverse and starting to turn the wheel. Brennan then tries to reach inside the car and grab Cantu, who continues to back out of the parking spot. So now, the police will defend that by saying, hey, he told him to step out of the car. He should have just got out of the car, right? And he didn't. He put the joint in reverse, so the cop was in imminent fear of his life, and he unleashed. He pulled the trigger, which, okay, you're going to make that argument. But really, man, do you guys remember when the kid, what the hell was this kid's name, man? Cleveland, Ohio, Rice. Little kid, they get a call. He's got a BB gun. It reminded me of that, where the cops just pull up, jump out, and start popping off. They start squeezing. They don't tell the kid. They don't park, a ways away, get behind the door. Hey, put your hands. None of that. They just roll up and start busting. And Tamir Rice, there you go. That reminded me of the Tamir Rice thing, man. I know that we can't live in a lawless land, but some situations, like this kid's got a burger in his hand. Homie, like, get out of the car for what? What did he do? Young Thug knows all about how having a switch got him a machine gun charge. In the feds, 30 years, mandatory minimum. If you didn't know that, you should know that. If you're a young man watching this and you're like, yo, I'm about to get a switch on my joint. Yo, guess what? You go ahead and get a switch, and they're going to switch your ass up with a 30-year sentence when they get you. Straight up. Switches are the new trend in hip-hop lyrics, and they're extremely illegal in most states with tough gun laws. John in the house. Cops have too much say-so. How are the ones that are supposed to be so brave and protect the population so scared and fear of their life all the time? Listen, let's make no mistake about it. I'm not going to listen, man. I'll tell you, it's real and it's wrong. We're not going to sugarcoat it, right? I dislike police that do dirty things. I dislike, cops in prison that go in your cell, destroy your shit, leave your shit like that for no reason. I dislike cops that beat people up in prison. I dislike cops that come to jail with a bad attitude. Come to the prison with a bad attitude, just want to take it out on you and make your life miserable. But on the flip side, let's keep it 100. They don't have an easy job, do they? You think they got an easy job? They don't. But I know one thing. I think your training should tell you that you don't walk up on a kid and be like, hey, get out of the car. Not like that. The kid's got a burger in his hand. What is he getting out of the car for? What did he do for you to approach him? You know, and really, man, what did he do for you to pull the trigger, man? Did you act in a moment of haste of, fear, whatever? I don't know. But I know one thing. I don't think this kid's unarmed eating a burger. Like, come on, man. The DA says no decision had been made on whether to pursue charges against Brennan pending the outcome of the police investigation into the shooting. As we do with all officer-involved shootings that result in death or serious injury, we will submit the case to the grand jury for their consideration. Until that happens, we can make no further comment. Of course not. There's no further comment. Have you guys seen anything? Am I missing something? What did the kid do? There's YouTube video of 8th graders waving around guns with switches on them. I seen that, man. Ain't that sad? When I was in 8th grade, man, I was the captain of my wrestling team. I wasn't in the street, man. Agreed 100%. I'm not anti-cop, but there have been too many senseless killings where the officer is let off. I agree with that to a certain extent. I do agree with that. And it's sad. It's a sad day when the cop don't go by his training. He's scared and he pulls the trigger, right? Like, that's a wild day. Like, for real, man, like, your training's got to be better. Maybe you ain't fit for this job. Maybe this wasn't the job for you. If you, go like that dope hat, Sean Rooney says, oh, yeah, you like them Buffalo Bandits again, right? I text someone earlier. What did I tell them? The score was going to be 34-10. And they blazed them dudes, man. What was it, 38-3? I'm not going to lie to you, man. I'm watching the game, right? I leave the hospital at 12:30 this morning. Matthew Bishop, man, we appreciate you. Salute and happy Sunday, Chaz. Okay if my wife uses some videos? For sure, 100%. Anybody can use these videos, man. I'm not like that, where we're like, hey, man, we got a copyright on our content. Why did you post it on our channel? Use whatever you want, man. Jay Williams is doing collabs, interviews, and I think he would work with Blood on the Razor Wire. I seen that on there today, man. I seen Jay Williams wants people to vote. Who do you want to see Jay Williams collab with? You know what? I've spoke to Jay on numerous occasions, right? And I've said this before, man. I think he's a good dude. I think he's doing good things. I think he's a dude that changed his life. He has a positive message a lot of times. So definitely, man, definitely appreciate what he's doing. He was one of the first people to shout us out. Like, he put my picture up on one of his videos and all of that. So that was really cool that he did that, and appreciate that. I mean, if you want, man, go over there and put it on there. Fuck it. Why not? Right? Go tell Jay Williams on that video, interview Blood on the Razor Wire TV. Let's go. Let's do it, Jay. Get it together. Take this clip and send it to him. It's all good. I actually said that I would I'd fly down there to do it if he wanted to, whenever, whatever. It could probably be a good I've had conversations with him, right, on the phone and FaceTime, and they were positive conversations, man. And I actually had to reach out to him for a little help, a favor, I guess you could say. And he extended his hand to help me out. So that would be a banger. Sad. Yeah. I think me and Jay Williams, man, probably do a lot of good shit for people, man. Like, he was down there doing all that stuff for the kids in the summer, wasn't he? The face painting and all of that. That's what's up, man. So, he gives back some of the money that he's making, and that's what's up. I already told him. So go tell him again, man. Everybody should go over there and tell him. Let's do it, man. Why not? I think it'd be a good conversation. I think myself and Jay could have an educated conversation for real about life, about prison, about the realities, about what's fake, what's real, and maybe you guys would enjoy it. So Bones, go over there and leave a message on that little post that he put up in his community. There you are. Hey, bro, you remember a lieutenant named Childers? Is that for me, certified? I went to high school way south Baton Rouge and New Orleans. That's what's up. Anyway, man, we got 121 people in the house, man. If you like the content, let's get 100 likes, man. I'll give away 3 audio books tonight. Who wants an audio book? Let's get them likes. We need them likes, man. Love your shows. And then, I don't know if we're going to hit 100,000 by Christmas, but if we do, that's a great thing. If we don't, we're still going to do a giveaway, man. We're going to do a Christmas giveaway, all right? And I kind of got people on the list who I know, people that got kids, people that are struggling. There's plenty of kids out there, man, that wake up, man, without any Christmas presents, man. Or they end up with one present, right? Chad, I sent you his number. Oh, yeah, I remember. Sean, didn't you want a book? I watch all your content. That's what's up, man. We appreciate you, Jim Rack. Crypto. I want a book. Wesley Nettles, he wants a book. I need one more like, man. We can give away these audio books. I want a book. So Wesley Nettles, Country, put up the email for us, big dog. Thank you, brother. So Wesley, you got to email me, bro. Jim Rat Crypto, you want a book? I'm just going to give you one, bro. I want you to have one because you're supporting us. Please smash that like button. Like dude with bogus work, trying to walk the compound. Sorry, I've been missing the shows. Wife's been on life support. Holy shit, homie. We definitely man, we're going to pray for you, man. If you want an audio book, hit me up on the email and I'll send you one as well. Remember, you can open up that audiobook file with Adobe or whatever else Danielle and Sad told us. Sad, tell me one more time. If you can, man, hit that big X like my boy Certified said. Hit that big X. Pin the message. Free books tonight. Free books tonight, man. We need blood on the razor wire Christmas tree. Give back. That's what's up. We're going to do some outreach too, man. I'm going to go out there, man, and I got some things planned for this week because I'm going on a little vacation, but we'll have some videos up. You ever see that Nightmare on Harvest Street video happened in Rochester? No, but I want to see that, though. Nightmare on Harvest Street? We're going to have to look at that, big dog. You know, when I pull out the phone, I'm screenshotting that so I can go back and read it. Wesley's got the email. Who else we got, man? William, I was talking about that big set. Yes, I know, but he can't come on here, bro. He's a CO still. He ain't gonna come on here, bro. Thanks for all the young men you save. You're helping the Baltimore team. That's my fight. Kids are hurting down here. I'd like to come down to Baltimore, man. Maybe with Scotty B. Go down there and talk to him. I'd like to go down there, man, for real, man. Maybe we can do something down there. Blood on the Razor Wire family. Let's donate to help families and kids in need for holidays. We're going to put something together for Christmas, man. Anybody that wants to donate, that's up to you. But we're definitely doing something for kids on Christmas. You know, there might be kids, man, that are out there and their father's in prison. I know they do the angel tree, but what does the angel tree do? They send you one or two presents. Let's do some stuff, man. Let's help out. Let's help some of these kids out. What's up, all? Caught up with old high school friends I haven't seen in 20 years, catching up, having a few, so probably won't be able to watch all this, but I'll smash the like. Smash the like, big dog, and enjoy your night. Hey, what's up, Chad? I really enjoy your show. Well, I definitely appreciate everybody coming on here, man. Supporting the show, supporting what we're doing. Is the book on Amazon? I want to bless the guys at my wife's rehab and cop one too for my house. Yes. The book is on Amazon. So we definitely appreciate people buying the book. I ordered some books. We probably won't have them. Joe Moultrie sent $25, man. Big Joe. You guys remember Joe? Joe had fell out of the tree. He was asking for some help. We helped him out. And then we got, I think I told him too, don't do this on this live. But you know what? Joe has been giving back to the show, man. I mean, he blessed us, man. I think he, got some back pay or whatever. And he blessed us, man. He paid back so that we could pay forward, man. And we appreciate it, Joe. Straight to your cash app, bro. Nobody's taking a cut besides those you help. That's what's up, man. We appreciate you. Chad, what was it like in your area when that serial killer Arthur Shawcross was in the area? Was everyone terrified? I think I talked about this a little bit. Yeah, people were terrified. I was a kid. And as crazy as this sounds, I had went out with Arthur Shawcross, man, and collected firewood. Can you believe that? He also killed my uncle's wife's sister. Her name was Franny Brown. He killed Frances Brown. He also killed my mother's best friend, which was Dorothy Blackburn, my mom's best friend growing up. And it was a crazy night. My mother wasn't home. She was actually out, and she ran to our house for safety. We had a babysitter. She was banging on the door. And I know this sounds crazy. The babysitter was only a teenage girl, and she was scared to open the door. She wouldn't let her in. But yeah, it was definitely a crazy time and a crazy place. Did you know Walking Eagle from USP Big Sandy? Not sure, man. Maz and Callie, we appreciate you, man. Diesel Inside. How can I send you money, bruh? You can do it through the Cash App. You can do it on here. Chad's book is $11.85 on Amazon, UK, euros. This is our Cash App, man. I'm going to give you the Cash App if you want to do it through Cash App. We're going to load it up, man. We're going to go out and do some outreach on the street too, man. It's getting cold out here, man. We're going to go out and try to give these people some clothes, try to get them into rehab. That's something I want to do. We might be going inside Rochester, New York, inside a trap house so you guys get to see what it's really like. Try to do things other people ain't doing. Love your channel. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. Sending love from Cali. That's what's up. Rigo, we appreciate you, man. I need to teach you how to accept crypto. I got a little crypto too, homie, and I don't really know what I'm doing. But I know one night I was watching this thing and they said, this is before I got back with my wife, and I'm sitting in my little townhouse, stressed out, like all alone, and I'm watching the news, and they said, we're going to take this Dogecoin and send it to the moon. They had just did something with some other type of cryptocurrency or something. So I went ahead and bought all that stuff, man. I'll teach you for free just how to be secure and accept it. I don't know, bro. Email me, man. Rigo, glad you're here, bro. 100%. Appreciate you. It's all good, man. We definitely appreciate everybody, man, that is a part of this channel. Dogecoin's crazy shit. Yeah, if you haven't read Chad's book, it's a must-read order from Freedom Fighters. We don't have any books, man, softcover books right now. But I got some coming. We got some T-shirts in here. We got some T-shirts in here, man. You know what, man? Anybody want a white T-shirt tonight? Let me see what size we got. We got a 4X right there. Let me see. We got a 3X, I think. 3X and a 4X. Who needs a 3X? Ezra Clark, I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, when I read stuff, man, 99% of the time I write that stuff, man. We only got a couple T-shirts left, and then I'm going to just go through YouTube and let YouTube, man, do the stuff, man. Because it's tough, man, on this end. AK White Boy, I need a 3X. All right, you got one, man. Send me the address. You got my phone number. GMX Media want you, dog. GMX the dog media. What do you want? You want to do an interview? GMX? Damn, my sister's calling me. She's at the hospital with my mama. But my mom's doing a lot better. So I'll hit her up when I'm done. Hit you on the Cash App for your Christmas fund. We appreciate you, man. Appreciate anybody that wants to donate, man, for the Christmas fund. I think it's important that we do that, man. Let me see. I'll put this up here so you guys can see it. There you go. That's it right there. That's the thing. I need a Blood on the Razor Wire T-shirt. Ian Magham, you're in the UK, bro. It's hard for me to send stuff over there. I've had issues, man. T-shirts, I charge $30 shipping and handling for the T-shirts. We only got a few left, man. We might as well give them away for free, man. Let's go. Who wants a T-shirt, man? Let me see. You got to email me, man. You got to email me. Let me see. I got a hoodie. I only got a couple shirts, man. So let's see. Let's see what we're doing here tonight. We got a 3X. We got a 3X. So I already called out a couple people, right? What's up, homies? I'll take a T-shirt. Jimmy Casino, email me. You got a T-shirt. It's me in the house. I want one, please. Kimmy, you got one. 3X. Send me your addresses on there, man. Kimmy says you got a 3X. We got a 3X for you, Kimmy. That's it, man. That's all we got. 4. GMX Media needs y'all help. What do you need help with, brother? GMX, the dog media, needs our help. What do you need help with, big dog? Fishing up a storm, 3X. I gave them all away, man. Chad is doing Oprah giveaways. What the? Best adult website. What the? Okay, someone hit that user from the channel. Hi, dumb jokers. We don't need them doing that stuff. Certified, man. It's my boy Certified's on it, man. Like, what's up? Unhidden. No, man. Hide them, Certified. They can't be on here talking that bullshit. Let me do it. No, they got to be hidden, bro. They got to like be deleted, homie. They can't be on here. Okay, I got you. Prayers up for your mom. Hello, everyone. So, yeah, man, we're going to give away them T-shirts. Hit us up. We'll put them in the mail. Give it up, Chad. There ain't nobody on YouTube. It's like North Korea here, Chad. I'm glad your mom is better. I'll pray she's out of the hospital ASAP. Ian, man, I wish I could send you over something, man. You know what I mean? But right now, dude, like I've had issues sending stuff there, dude. I'm sorry, man. Draco from 38th. Where? In the city? Country, can you delete this dude or what, man? Like he's getting timed out, but like delete this guy. Everyone have a blessed night. Okay, William Clark, you have a blessed night too, bro. You got great content. I live down the street from USP Victorville. Definitely a dangerous place. So look, man, we're going to be going in the streets, man. We're going to be doing some other stuff. You know, we'll still do some interviews. I've been trying to maybe kind of get away from it. We'll do some interviews, but we're going to start going to the crime area, man. You know, prison. You know, people that have been in federal prison, you know, we'll talk about what happened, how they ended up there, you know, bad decisions. Hopefully I can have this thing done for you guys tomorrow. The Aaron Pike video. I think you guys like when I do the talking more, right? More than interviews. I want to see in here what you guys say. He's gone. I hit him. Okay. What's the mail like to Australia, Chad? Is it the same as England? I don't think I've ever sent anything to Australia, big dog. But I'm going to take care of you, man. You've been here on this channel for a long time. Do you have a copy of the book? You want an audio book tonight? Chad, how many people in prison for weed possession? Not many. We talked about it. Simple possession. He gives a blanket pardon. It's all nonsense to make it look good before the election, man. The man's full of it, bro. But on the flip side, the word is he's going to do a bunch of clemencies, real ones, in December. And what else he needs to do? VLC Media Player app. It's an app with cone icon. If I send you an audio book, that's the app that you need. So screenshot that or Adobe, and you can listen to the audio book. Make sure you screenshot that joint, man. My favorite stuff of yours is the one-on-one storytelling or reading with music in the back. Okay. Chad, keep up the great work. Glad your mom is okay. New York, The Rock, that's what's up. Appreciate you, big dog. For sure, you better spoken than a lot of people you interviewed. Thank you. I like when you read the stuff you write. Now, they need to hit Joe B and his son with a RICO. Now, listen, let me tell you something, right? Like when people tune in, they're like, yo, the audio over there sucks. Listen, these dudes are just getting out of prison with nothing, man. So they get them a little Walmart phone, or at the little corner store, they buy a phone and they do an interview. So sometimes the audio ain't always great if they ain't on a computer, stuff like that. So, but that's why we do all different aspects, man. We brought on former federal judge. We brought on current DEA agents. We brought on one of the best criminal defense attorneys in the country. We brought on the dude that they were at the White House advocating for, Chris Young. Like we try to give you all aspects of not just prison, but the criminal justice system. And I think on this channel, I'm going to change this from, prison content channel to a life experience channel. I'm going to actually change that stuff tomorrow in the morning. I'm going to try to get that stuff changed up. We're going to be taking a different direction, man. It ain't going to be all prison content. It'll be crime content, but it's always going to be a teachable moment, man. There's always going to be a lesson to be learned in every case. When we talk about the Aaron Pike story, there's something to be learned there, like how he met the connect and what he was thinking. And I'm telling you the story. I may be right on the screen telling you the story. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it yet. I think the interviews are great when they feature interesting guests and people with very different perspectives. Interviews with tough guy gang members aren't super insight. I respect that. Life experience sounds good. Hey, Chad, I unfortunately made a bad decision when I was 21 and spent 5 years in federal prison for bank robbery. Rebecca, email me. You got my email? Email me. Chad, I've seen on another channel a story about a Sasquatch encounter in your area. Have you ever heard of anything like that? I'm not sure if I believe it's true or not. I'm not into that stuff, man. Would love some follow-up interviews. Okay, I got a couple. People that I got out of prison that we've interviewed before. I'd like to get Kepa Mau Mau on here again. You got too much knowledge just for prison channel, for sure. A little, but I'm here tapping in, showing support with respect to Chad and Blood. Thank you, Miguel. We appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, there's so many things that people can do on here. You know what I mean? Instead of beefing and arguing. There's so much stuff out there, man. And, if you're teaching people stuff, that's what's up. You can always learn, right? I learned that from, like I said, from Cedric Dean a long time ago, man. Make every moment in your life, man, every experience that you have a teachable moment, man. And the fact that, they said at the hospital, had my mother not got there, we would have lost her, right? That was a teachable moment. In that moment, when my sister called me on the phone, I want you guys to know that when my sister called me and said, you got to come here, I actually got physically sick. That was the call I didn't want to hear. I was working on emotion over here, boom, 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 doing a 2255, and I was like, sick, instantly sick. I don't want to lose my mother, man. No one does. And that's a part of life. But in that moment, I'm like, damn, I spend a lot of time with my mom, believe it or not. Even though I work, I pick her up, I bring her to the house. She hangs out with the grandkids. I take her for rides. I take her to my grandma. My mother loved my grandmother, man, to death. I take her to my grandmother's little grave over there, gravestone. And you know what? I try to spend as much time with her. And that's something you should think about tonight, man. Every little boy loves his mama, man. She's your first love. And I always say every little girl's first hero in life is her father. But your mother's your first love, man. And I love her, man, to death. I don't want nothing to happen to her, man. And she had lost so much blood. Have you heard about FPS Russian BS 924C? No. And she had lost so much blood, like she was talking junk to me at the hospital. And I ain't gonna lie to you, she was cussing, right? She's like, they had me out here in this emergency room for 3 effing hours. She wasn't there for 3 effing hours. And then I had to try to put her in her bed. She's like, get off me. You're hurting me. You're hurting me. And I didn't even really touch her or pick her up yet. But I had to pick my mom up and put her in a hospital bed, man. And thank God, man, it wasn't the last time that, I ever got to hold her or touch her. But I want to spend time with my mom, man, and just let her know I love her. FPS Russia. Who the hell is FPS Russia? I don't know. Shrooms kill cancer. Okay. I got another chick in Maine that I'm really close to, Hillary Clarkson. She does a lot of that stuff, man, like helping people with cancer. Lost my mom. Nothing will ever make me hurt like that. I did a piece of me died that day. I can only imagine, bro. My mom fell this week. She's in bad shape. Love them now. Don't put it off. They might be gone tomorrow. Fishing up a storm, man. We're praying for you, man. I'm giving you a free audio book, man. Email me. You want an audio book? You got one. My favorite is your reading, but it would be cool to hear an interview on Cali Youth Authority or something like that. My grandpa did a few years way back in the day, and it sounded pretty rough. Them young places are rough, man. Y'all better worry about planning X-Star to Breeze Field. I love that hat, Chad. I need me one of those. My boy Tim Snow, man. If you really want one, man, I'm going to go buy you one and send it, bro. If you want one, I'm going to go get you one. Tim Snow, where you been, bud? That's what's up. Prayers for your mom. So listen, the other thing I want to talk about before we get ready to go is this whole thing. Stuart, send me an email about it. Let me go read about that. I also seen that thing about Armageddon, right? And I ain't going to lie to you, man. When I was in prison, I'm like, damn, man, Armageddon, are you serious? Like, for real? I used to, there's things I would do in prison, right? Like I would pay the maintenance dude everywhere I went to unscrew the desk. I want the desk unscrewed because if I ever needed it, where I can unscrew it, made it, real easy to unscrew. I can, use that to get out of the cell, get out of the window, whatever. If there was ever something where we were hit, man, because I read that book, something about tomorrow, right? I asked people before, people chimed in and told me what the book was. I read that book, man, and after I read that book, I'm like, man, this shit's real. Joe Biden administration buys $295 million worth of medicine for radiation treatment. He's in closed talks or whatever, talking about, we're close to Armageddon possibly. Think about this for a minute. When you think about these old ass leaders in these other countries, right? Like your boy over in Russia, like what has he got to lose, man? Like, do you think he really cares about the future and the future of his country? Does he? Because that's the only thing that could drive him. He's already old. He don't have much left. What's he got left? I mean, he's in pretty good shape, but what has he got left? Why, what stops, some dude from just saying, you know what? Here you go. I'm dying in 2 months anyway. I got cancer or whatever. And you're the leader of a country, man. If you don't really care about your people, and I have to say that I don't really agree that dude really cares about his people. You see what they do to people over there? You see, you're an enemy of him, boy. He's lighting your ass up. See how their prisons are? You think you're in jail now, buddy. You don't want to go to jail in Russia. So that stuff did scare me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Don't want to be involved around that stuff. That's scary reality about Putin. You're right, Chad. Yeah, I think I am. I think they have medicinal qualities if used correctly. Okay, sad weighing in. Hopefully they care about their kids, man. I don't think they do, man. What are your thoughts on the Dahmer series on Netflix? You think people should see things like that? I watched it, but it was pretty sick. What all he had done. Listen, I'm not into scary movies, right? But I did watch that Dahmer thing because I wanted to do a video on it. So I had to know what I was talking about. I had read little articles in the past, but man, I think the dude that did the acting did an excellent job. And I think that, it's another teachable moment, right? Like, I don't like when my wife goes out and walks on her own or jogs. Not on, no jealousy shit or nothing like that, but we're in a dangerous place. Let me give you another idea. What happened? Here, let me show you what happened. This cat in my city gets arrested yesterday, right? I really think this dude was on some serial killer shit right here. See this guy right here? Registered sex offender. He had killed a 65-year-old lady. Remember the little short that I put up where the white dude was outside like, argh! I heard that it was his mom, 65 years old. The mother was a drug addict. The father's a drug addict. The son's a drug addict. Generational curse. This guy finds her, does whatever he does some gruesome shit to her. Kills her, man. There's some crazy people out there. So I think that Jeffrey Dahmer Netflix thing, yeah, if anything, it's a teachable moment, right? It's something you can learn, like, man, maybe you should be careful of the people you're around. Because we live in dangerous times with some crazy morons. Fishing up a storm, I emailed you. I got you, bro. I'm going to check all the emails in the morning. Can't wait for Yellowstone. Me either, man. I personally don't think Putin is that bad of a guy. I think the United States actually did a lot to progress it's all about money. Well, okay, Matt. We're all entitled to our own opinions, right? I mean, how about when he poisoned his opposition? Well, caught alive. Brockton, Mass. I shut that Dahmer off. Like you said, Burning Hill. What's the word? Frank Dank. What's the word? Yeah, man, dude was definitely a deranged individual, man. Not the type of guy that I want to be around. Not the type of guy that I want any of you people to be around. And it's crazy how he was able to get these people to his houses, right? and do what he did, right? And his voice, right? Like the actor did a phenomenal job. Like his voice, the way he was talking. Like I've seen dudes like that in prison, man. Like some real weird dudes. He's like, "What's up, man? You want to come over to my place tonight?" Dude, if a dude's talking to you like that, be like, "What?" Number one, he probably shouldn't be hanging out the place he was hanging out at. But I mean, what do you do? Chad, who said we're close to Armageddon? Joe Biden in closed door meetings, man. Dude, what's up with this dude, man? Like, this dude's got to go, man. Remove. We want this guy. We want that guy. We definitely want that guy out of here. You know what I mean? That guy's in here trying to promote his sex channel. He's over here listening. Chad, you need to do one on Dean Carell. I don't know, bro. You got to do that one, man. You're down there in the TX, bro. You know what I'm saying? Dude, they saying that we blew some type of pipelines or something, I heard. I don't know. Man, why is this dude out here trying to hit us with the In Living Color, man? I want to X you up. You guys remember that joint back in the day? You know, that's the other thing. Most of us are on here. I watched the old movie on download, but not the new one. I like reading about serial killers. Jesus. If someone gives me a cheap price, I'm thinking like that. What the hell? Salute Texas prison stories in the house. Tim Snow. I've seen something about that in Stockton, Cali, right? You need to hear this band, Moscow Death Brigade. Holy shit. He wants Chad's body. Danielle, don't make me time you out. Don't make me time you out. It's all good. It's all good. All right, man. Listen, I'm going to get ready to go, man. It's been a long day for your boy, man. Like I said, I spent some time at the hospital. Had to go to my mother's house, clean her house up, take care of all that stuff, get her ready in case she gets to come home tomorrow. They want to send the people to her house to make sure it's suitable for her, but she's not going to be alone. My niece will be there. I'll be there. But tonight, man, you know, I know I say, you know, it's always about the kids and all that, and it is. But tonight, man, it's about the kids again. But it's about the older kids, man. Call your mom tonight and say, Mom, I just want to tell you, man, I love you. I appreciate everything you did for us. If you come from a single mother family, tell her, look, Mom, you were my mother and my father, and I appreciate you more than I can ever say in words. You know, if you're raised by, you know, two parents, God bless you, man. God bless you. But just call your mom tonight, man. Queen's Tees TV. We'll appreciate you. Be more in the house. Tonight, man, call your mother. Let her know that you love her, man. You know, if you're a youngster and you're still living with your mama, go give her a hug. Say, Mom, I love you, man. Mom, you're everything, man. I love you. Because you know what, man? Tomorrow's not promised. My mother's doing good right now. She's getting a little bit healthier. She doesn't really want to eat. I was trying to force her to eat today, and she didn't want to eat. And she's like, you're making me nervous. I said, okay, Mom, relax. I want you to eat, though. Frank Dank, my mom passed in 2015. Listen to this, man. Give Mom a ring. No doubt, man. Call your mother tonight. Let her know how important she is. Let her know how special she is. You know, save a couple dollars this year, man. Get her something nice for Christmas just to say, Mom, I appreciate you and appreciate everything you've done. And, you know, there's so many mothers now burying kids, man. It's supposed to be the other way around. We're supposed to take care of our parents, man. So tonight, man, let tonight be the night, man, that you tell your mother that you love her, you need her, you're happy, man. Every time you see her, that's what it's about, man. Queen's TV. I'm going to go check that joint out right now. I'm a sub too. I'm gonna hit that subscription for you. Maybe we should do an interview. Let me see, man. Queen's Tees TV. All right. Go check out Queen's Tees TV tonight, man. We're going to promote her tonight. Let's see. Boom. Here we go. We're going to replace the pinned message. Bang. There you go. Go check her out. Hopefully this helps you tonight. Everybody have a good night, man. I got nothing but love and respect for you guys. While I'm out on this little vacation, I'm leaving in a little while. Not tonight. We got a few days. But there she is. Let's go. Replace the pinned message. We try to help people out over here, man. I respect it. I understand it. But I'll try to do some lives from where I'm from. Then you guys will find out where I'm at. You never know. You never know where your boy might be. But anyway, you guys have a good night, man. Nothing but love for everybody. Appreciate you. Moscow Death Brigade, man. I don't know. Now you're going to make me go check this thing out too, right? But everybody have a good night, man. Tell your mother that you love her. You only got one mother, man. She can never be replaced. Blood on the Razor Wire TV with respect. Until tomorrow, we're out of here. Oh, and keep watching them Bills.